Do you keep translating everything in your head when speaking English? Does it slow you down, confuse you, or make you feel stuck? If that sounds like you, this video will change the way you learn English forever. Because today we're going to show you exactly why thinking in English is the game changer you've been missing, and how you can start doing it, even as a beginner. Before we begin, smash that like button, subscribe if you're serious about mastering English, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly English learning stories. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The problem with translating in your head. Let's be honest, most of us started learning English the same way, translating every word from our language into English. It feels like the natural way to learn, right? But here's the truth. Translation is a trap. It's like trying to run while carrying a heavy backpack. When you translate, your brain has to hear or think in your first language, find the English word, check the grammar, build the sentence, and then speak. By the time you say the sentence, the conversation has already moved on. That's why so many learners freeze up, speak slowly, or feel nervous. Translation is slow, it's painful, and worst of all, it becomes a habit. But here's the good news, you can break that habit. And it starts with a mindset shift. The moment we stopped seeing English as something to translate and started using it as something we live, everything changed. Chapter 2. What it really means to think in English. Thinking in English isn't some magic superpower. It's not something only fluent speakers can do. It's simply using English directly in your thoughts, your reactions, your daily life. For example, instead of seeing a book and thinking, book, you just think book. Instead of planning your day in your native language, you try to say it to yourself in English. Today I'll go to the gym, then I'll cook pasta. That's it. No translation. Just English thoughts. The more you do this, the more natural it becomes. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need fancy vocabulary. You just need consistency. This is the first step to fluency, thinking like an English speaker. Not perfectly, not fast, just naturally. It's how babies learn their first language. They don't translate. They absorb the language by hearing it, using it, and connecting it to real life. And you can do the same. Even now. Chapter 3. How to train your brain to think in English. Now that you know why thinking in English is powerful, let's make it practical. Here's how to train your brain, step by step. Step 1. Start small. Name the world around you. Throughout the day, look around and name objects in English. Cup, phone, shoes, door. This is simple, but it forces your brain to connect English directly to the world. Step 2. Use short English sentences in your mind. Start forming simple thoughts. I'm hungry. It's hot today. I need to finish this. These are things you think every day anyway, so why not think them in English? Step 3. Narrate your day. Pretend you're telling someone about your actions. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm making coffee. I'm walking to the store. You don't need anyone else. Just narrate your life. This builds strong thinking habits. Step 4. Practice with stories. This is our favorite part, and the reason this channel exists. When you hear a story in English, your brain starts to think like the characters. You imagine scenes, emotions, actions, all in English. That's powerful. That's how you train the brain without boring grammar drills. So after this video, go rewatch one of our story videos. But this time, try to replay the story in your mind in English. Speak it to yourself. Repeat the lines. Make it yours. Step 5. Be patient but consistent. Thinking in English won't happen overnight, but with daily practice, it becomes second nature. Just like driving or typing, your brain gets faster with time. Chapter 4. The real-life benefits of thinking in English. When you start thinking in English, everything changes. Speaking becomes faster and easier. No more pauses to translate. Words come quicker. Sentences feel smoother. You speak with more confidence, even if your grammar isn't perfect. Listening improves automatically. Your brain starts to catch phrases faster because it's already in English mode. You understand more, even native speakers, because you're no longer converting every word. You start dreaming in English. This surprises many learners. But yes, after enough practice, you'll start hearing English in your dreams. That's when you know it's becoming part of your brain. You stop feeling embarrassed. When you stop trying to be perfect and start using English, the fear disappears. Mistakes don't feel scary. They feel normal. Because they are. You feel more like a real speaker. This is the biggest win. Thinking in English makes you feel like English is yours. Not a school subject. Not a test. But something you live. Something you own. And that's how fluency is born. Chapter 5. Building an English world inside your mind. Many learners think they need to travel to an English-speaking country to get fluent. That's not true. You don't need a passport. You need a new mindset. Here's how to build an English world, right where you are. Give English a voice in your head. Start having mini conversations with yourself in English. Replace your internal dialogue. Instead of thinking, try "I have to work today." Replay old memories, but in English. Think about yesterday's lunch, a past vacation, a funny story, and retell it to yourself in English. Make decisions in English. Should I wear the blue shirt or the black one? Bit by bit, English becomes the language of your thoughts. And when that happens, everything else becomes easier. Speaking, listening, reading, even writing. You no longer need to memorize. You live the language. You made it this far. That shows you're serious. Now we have a request. If this video helped you understand the power of thinking in English, share it with someone else who's learning. Help them see the light. Also, tell us in the comments, what's one small way you will start thinking in English this week? We reply to every comment, and we're building a real community of learners who support each other. So don't keep this to yourself. Let's grow together. And remember, don't just study English. Think it, speak it, live it.